Yo, what is up, everybody? As Crypto 101 coming at you guys with another video today, and we're over on the Cronos mainnet chain over here doing our thing. I don't even know why I call it mainnet because they're in other nets, but why would we be on those anyways? So we're over here on Cronos doing our thing. You guys already know I've been in Cronos for maybe 4 or 5 months at this point. It seems like it's been forever. But the things I was invested in initially were VVS, Krona swap, not Corona, Krona swap, and then Cronos swap. So those are the 3 things I was invested in initially. I remember people telling me all about Finance in the beginning. Shout out to What Is Real. I think he was the first person who said something to me about Finance. He was like, why don't you check this out? So shout out to you. I'm finally checking it out, just a couple months later, but hey, better later than never, right? But before I get into it, guys, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. Make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. I did not forget about all my Crow people out there. I'm going to take care of you guys too, because I love Crow. I love making money over here too. I appreciate all the support from you guys just in general. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. So I appreciate all the love and all the feedback from you guys. Just really appreciate you guys allowing me to help build out my channel and allow me to do what I love to do, and that is crypto. So everybody, I'm going to talk about Finance vaults. So I'm probably going to do a separate video on the other things. So other things will be Finance as the DEX. So, the farming, all the stuff like that, the games that they have. I'm going to do a separate video on Savannah Finance because I'm going to be talking about that token today. But it's a whole different operation that I'm gonna have to explain. And then we have METF, which is another Finance product that I'm gonna be talking about today, but I'll do a separate video on that because that is a whole different protocol as well. So there'll be a lot more information coming to you guys regarding Finance. So definitely stay tuned for that. But today we're gonna talk specifically about the vaults because that is what I'm in. So let's get straight into these gains. Now, we are looking over here at the MMO vault. So what this is pretty much a Meerkat optimizer. So if you guys have been in any other kind of optimizers, I forget the most popular ones off the top of my head, but what it is you come here, you provide liquidity, you put your LP pairs, you can single stake as well. It's going to auto compound for you, and then you will usually earn whatever the native token is specifically for that optimizer. So this one specifically is MMO and is at $10.54. We have $570 million in total value locked. We have a market cap of 36 million. APYs up to 60,000. So we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna show you guys the 3 pools that I am in. I definitely will probably expand a little bit more, but we're just gonna talk about what I'm in currently. So of course, I got the VVS bag. VVS, I wish they were doing a little bit more. I know that they are doing things like XVVS and some of those other things, but it's just like at this point, I know it's the #1 Cronos DeFi application, as you can see here, with a balance of $1.4 billion. And then Finance is at 735. And then the thing is to look at, these users, right? So this is on a pretty heavy decline with VVS Finance. And then Finance, on the other hand, is on a pretty big uptick here. So volume, it's about 1/10 of the volume. And the activity, you can see the downtrend here, and then you can see stable, a little bit of a downtrend here, but this spike up just with a lot of the recent developments. So, I was really big on VVS Finance. I'm not saying that you should get out of VVS Finance because, maybe they're going to bring some new innovative things, but Finance has been on their game and they are bringing a lot of new reasons to come and take a look at them. So that's exactly what we're doing today. So let's show you guys exactly which ones I am in currently. So like I said, VVS Finance here, paying an APY of 56.33%, which is not a lot. My biggest thing here is that I'm earning MMO, which is the optimizer token, and then MMF, which is the DEX reward token. So that's what I'm really big on. I would rather gain that than anything else right now. So that is why I have my VVS here. If you guys know other places that you have VVS staked, or you think there's better options, hey, let me know. I'd definitely be willing to check it out. So let's take a look at this. always seems to load a little bit slow here, just because I think it's just trying to accumulate so much data. So we have VVS sitting here, like I said, at a 56% APY. APR is 30%. We have right around $518 staked in VVS, so 19 million VVS here. And as you can see, I am earning MMF and MMO. Not a big amount, but hey, I would rather earn that than anything right now, like I said. Now, a key thing here, I wish I would have got into a little bit earlier. I'm probably not going to be able to get one of these Meerkat NFTs unless I start bridging a lot of money over, because I think the cheapest one I saw was 4,600 Crow. Your boy don't got 4,600 Crow. I think that's right around $2,300. So by having those NFTs, you actually can stake those here, and then it allows you to get these additional percentages. So you can get up to 15 extra percent here, which is, I mean, is huge. That's almost a 50% increase. I don't know if specifically that's the APR or APY, but regardless, that's a huge increase by having these NFTs. But I don't have $12,000, and I don't think that really offsets the benefit here, just in my case. But definitely, if you do have that money and you have the NFTs, there's no reason not to stake them there, so you get that additional percentage. The second pool I'm in is Savannah MMF. Now, like I said, I'm going to do separate videos on these projects specifically. I'm going to compare these to other things. In no way is that a comparison in terms of it being the exact same. This is more so like a basic concept, right? Maybe like a blueprint of how it is, but a lot of the mechanics are different. These things are pegged to different things, backed by different things. So it's more so just to give you guys a general idea of kind of the concept of these projects. So Savannah reminds me more so of like a tomb fork, if you guys are familiar with the Phantom Network, as well as there's many other different like tomb forks that you can take a look at. So what it is an algorithmic stable coin. So it's pegged to MMF, and it goes up and it goes down, and you have the bonds and you have the shares. But like I said, I'll do a whole different video kind of explaining what that is and why you guys want to take a look at Savannah Finance if that's kind of the game that you're into. So right here, we're looking at an APY of 27,000% and a APR of 562%, which is awesome. That is right around, I think, like 1.4 to 1.6%. So super good there. As you can see, we have $456 here. So Savannah has taken a little bit of a dip. I'll show you guys what I bought in at in just a short second. But we staked right around $480 worth of LP tokens. So you can see we're down right around $24 here. I'm not worried about that at all. This is a long-term play. That's the thing I've been doing my Cronos money anyways. I put it here. It's a vault for a reason, right? I'm going to let it sit here for a while, stay locked up, get optimized, and make those gains. So we have already made 396, or I wish, $3.96 here. And the really cool thing about it is that you're earning Savannah and MMF tokens. So you're earning more Savannah and MMF tokens, and it is also auto compounding it for you so that you're gaining more and more every single day. Now, like it says here, for the maximizer vaults, the longer you do not claim, the higher your APY. This is due to the unique compounding algorithm that our vaults use. Claiming to sell into forming LP will net you lower returns than if you were to leave your rewards in the vault. So that's one thing I've seen on just some other videos I have watched, people, taking out their LP, selling, reforming. Just leave it here, let it do its thing, and you'll be good. Now, once again, always remember, guys, this is crypto. I am not a professional. I'm just a guy on YouTube who likes to play these games and, make some money, but in no way am I a professional. This is not financial advice. Make sure you always do your own research and your due diligence on any project that you want to invest in. Now, we have METF. So the comparison with this one, like I said, just a concept comparison. That is it. Is OHM. So those different things, those platforms where you have the bonds and you have this isn't a rebasing one though, so definitely keep that in mind. So pretty much it's really cool. I'll get into what METF is in later videos, but as you can see here, we're earning an APY of 1900 with the APR of 299%. So right around, I think is like 0.8, 0.9 if I had to estimate. But we have the LP value sitting at $518. Like I said, on the Savannah and METF, I invested right around $480. So we are up on this one. We are down on Savannah, but at the end of the day, we're pretty much balanced out. So we made $2.43 at this point. And I got into this, I would say probably about 12 hours ago. So this is, reasonable profit. I mean, the pennies matter. This is stuff that, is being reinvested, and you're going to earn that APR on this, and your APY is going to go up because it keeps compounding. So keep that in mind, and that's always a tip, even for beginners. Even if you're making a couple dollars a day, that stuff accumulates over time. So don't ever underestimate the funds that you're bringing in and the money that you're making. Like I said, I'll do separate videos on METF and Savannah later. I'll show you guys kind of what's going on with MMF. So MMF has definitely been on a tear recently. I was able to get in yesterday right around the 8 o'clock mark. So I got in right at 131. I bought 1,000, and then I paired 500 with Savannah, 500 with METF. Currently it's at 136, so we're up 5 cents on our buy. I definitely think MMF is a great investment. Not financial advice, but they've just been doing their thing, and I really appreciate the hard work because that's always good to see in a project. So we have METF. So same thing with this one. I got in right around the same time. I paired this up with 500 Crow at $87. It is at 96. It was crazy because before I did the video, this thing was pumping. It went all the way up to $104. So definitely shows you some potential there. And then last but not least, we have Savannah here, which this is the one that I am down a little bit on. And we had got into this one right around this point. And that is right at, actually, whoa, I wish I had got in there. That's actually a day early. So we had got in right around here. So, no, we actually got in, yeah, right here. So we got in right here yesterday, right around $1.93. It's at 169 now, 168. And that's the thing, with these projects, you're going to go up and down. You're going to have a lot of fluctuating liquidity, and it's going to do this, especially with a huge platform like MMF and all the things that they have in here. But you definitely have to have a long-term approach with these projects. But always make sure that you do check on it. Don't sit there and leave your crypto. Don't take a look at it for months, right? That's not smart. But you do have to have a long-term approach with these. Always better, from what I've seen with my experience, to hold the bag on projects that you believe in, because it usually will pay off in the end. Now, I'm going to be doing videos on Savannah Finance, Finance, and METF Finance just in general, a little bit later. But I just wanted to show you guys the different vaults, what I've kind of done with my money on Crow and what I've moved into, just to keep you guys updated and have full transparency with that. Make sure that you guys are checking me out on Twitter and Instagram at scrypto101, where I have a lot of good content that doesn't always make it to the video. Also, make sure that you guys comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. I think we're less than 50 away. So definitely make sure, if you're watching this video, hit the subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it. So now we're over here on Finance doing our thing. We are growing our bag. We're over there in the Savannah. We're over there in the vaults. We're being exposed to the METFs, and we're going to keep doing our thing here and building our bag.